Hi guys, we're here at KTM. I think the mechanics fixed the bike. Till he comes back, I can't ask him what the issue was. So if he comes back, if he doesn't, I'm going to buy some oil, Yamaha oil, so it's good grade oil. Then we're going either into Bacolod to immigration. So we're going into immigration, Bacolod. So I think the bike's fixed but needs an oil change. So I get a little short. We're here at KTM. How nice is that? So we're waiting for the mechanic. Don't buy a Benelli, they're very, very slow. Well, I'm just looking at these KTMs. They're actually 200s, but they're making them that big. For some reason, KTM, not just KTM, Japanese, they're making the bikes really big. They're like 200cc, they look like fows. So really big and bulky. So quite streamlined, but they're quite big for 200s. Quite big bikes for 200s. But that's your KTMs. Here at KTM, that's your Duke 200, quite nice. But it's big, quite big for a 200. Now look at that 401. I actually like the look of this bike. It looks quite retro, quite new, but a retro. Quite retro but new looking, 401. How nice is that? Really nice. 401. Absolutely lovely. Looks like it's got a white power shock. Or if you want a scooter, Benelli Italian scooter, what do you think to that? Lovely in Spain, lovely in Italy. What do you think? Absolutely lovely little scooter for a girl. Hi guys! Right, the bike's fixed. Now we're looking for oil to buy. So we're actually there under the flyover. Now this garage doesn't sell oil. So we're going across the road. We're going across the road. So we're under the flyover. That's where we are, look. We're under the flyover. So I'm coming to buy some oil. Let's have a look. Are we safe to cross? Yes, we are. So that's what you do. Actually, here in the Philippines, the motorbike doesn't have the shop, the oil. So we are shopping. We are looking for a place that sells oil. Now, according to the guy at the shop, they sell oil here at they sell oil, it'll sell it here in this shop. Yeah. So I think they'll sell oil at this shop here, but that's where we are, look. Wow, that's really noisy. Very up. Wow, a lot nicer in here. So that's what we're doing now, guys. We're looking for the oil. It's got to be good quality Yamaha oil. 4-stroke oil. 4-stroke oil. Excuse me. So that's where we are, look. That's the flyover to Bacolod, back to Murcia. So I don't know what she's doing. What you doing now? This is the oil. This is the oil.
So what are you doing?
Right, I'll reverse the camera. She's got the number, she's got the make of the oil written down, so I'll show you the oil. We're here at the petrol station across the road. We've actually just been to that one. Right guys, so we've just crossed the road under the flyover. We've been to the petrol station. The bike shop sent us down here to the garage to buy some motor oil.
They
So
got here
it can change us some motor oil.
fully synthetic.
This is all they'll have. That's a bike oil.
I asked the guy there. He
Ask the
said,
guy.
we have that here.
Oh, if we have that here. If we have that here, meaning we have the maker, it's got to be a good quality oil. So it should be a synthetic. Yeah, I'm not saying it correct. So it's got to be a good quality oil for the gearbox. So I thought you could buy it actually from the shop, but no, you have to come and buy the oil first. I asked this yesterday actually, but nobody seems to listen. The girlfriend never listens. So I asked this, do we buy the oil and take the oil to the shop? So now we're running about looking for oil when we could have bought some yesterday. So that's what we're doing. And that's where we are, look. That's the flyover. So I don't know if we're going to immigration today, because there's a lot of traffic going into Bacolod city. And I'm not sitting in a traffic jam, so it might be Monday before we get back to Bacolod. So that's what we're doing, guys. We're getting an oil change. We've actually been waiting an hour and a half, nearly 2 hours, for the mechanic. Hopefully, I can manage to ask the mechanic. So hopefully I can manage to ask the mechanic what he's done to the bike. I don't know if he's took the carb off. Don't know if it's the screw. Don't know. I'll have a chat to the mechanic. Aye, so I don't know where we're going now, but we're going back. Hello, I hope I've got you. Hard working guys. Right, they all laugh because I don't understand a thing. A lot of the Filipino people actually do not speak English, so they don't speak English. But a lot of the Filipinos speak English.
1 liter?
Yeah, one. We just want one. It's for motorbike.
Yes, sir.
So, yeah.
Siya.
So that's it. I'll show you the oil here. It's got to be good quality, like I said. Right, guys, we've got the oil. We're going back under the flyover. So, let's show you. So, where we're going. So we're going across here, we're going under the flyover, we've got the oil, we're going back to the KTM shop. I hope the mechanic's there. We've been waiting 2 hours. Right, we'll let this bus get past. It's a bit crazy. It's not so bad. We managed to get back across the road without getting killed. Right, I don't know why my girlfriend, you know, she never reads the road. She just never reads the road. She walks in front of cars, you know, instead of walking round the back of cars. She walks in front. So she's rushed off to KTM, but like I said, this is where we are, the flyover. So that's the flyover, guys. Right, so we have to back to KTM. Actually, we will not manage, I don't think we'll manage to get to immigration today, but we'll have to go Monday morning. So that's the flyover. Right, we'll get back to the KTM shop, get this oil changed, hopefully, and then we're off. And if I have any more problems with the bike, I'll just have to get it sorted with a mechanic, a qualified mechanic. So I can't just keep fetching it back to Bacolod. Can't fetch it back to Bacolod, but here's a thought. What do you think to the XTZ 125? Could I have bought a better bike? So what do you think? That's a Rossi, and that is a 200 Rossi. So, do you actually think that I could have made a better bike, guys? Bought a better bike? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Got to pay the oil. So you take the oil to the bike shop. You don't get the oil from the bike shop. Right, we're back at the KTM, and that's the oil. So we're waiting for an oil change. 500 and a few pesos. That's what we're doing. We're now waiting for the mechanic to give it an oil change. According to the mechanic, water in the carburetor. So water in the carb. So I'll try and ask him. I don't know if he's done the screw to drain the water, or he's had the carb off. Let me have a look. So if I look at that carb, maybe. So I'll look at the carb, see if he's took it off. I don't know. Right, so that's what we're doing. We're waiting for an oil change. So I don't know if we're going to make it into Bacolod. We're here at KTM. How nice is that? Oil change, guys. But this bike's from Murcia, and a sugarcane lorry hit the bike. But yesterday, coming to Bacolod, we saw a sugarcane lorry stuck in front of a bus. So that's the bike from Murcia, and that's the sugarcane lorry. And the sugarcane lorry's not paid the bike. So that's your bike, look. Sugarcane lorry, wow. And this guy's from Murcia. It's a 300 NK. Yeah, it's a 300. Wow, I didn't think it was that big. It's a 300 NK. But that's what happens when you that guy's very, very lucky actually, because he's had a little bump. You know, when a sugarcane lorry hits you, guys, you can be dead. So this bike's from Murcia, and a sugarcane lorry's hit him. That's getting the oil change, and I'll show you. Actually, the mechanic showed me water in the petrol. Looks like pop. So that's it, guys. Quite nice actually. Nice bike. Not so nice sugarcane. Hello guys, we're here at Bago River, but we're in Don Salvador. So we're in Don Salvador, and they're reinforcing the river. So that's it, guys. Work on the river. And this is Bago River.